Alright, play Factorio. Play Factorio right now. Play right now. Let's go. Today... Oh yeah. Yeah, we're doing moondrops, aren't we? Because we finally have enough level 2 moondrops. Took way too long, in my opinion. But now, we finally have it. And we have a lot of dirt in our pockets now. Probably should have let this wind down first, right? Ah, well. Alright, do you need dirt? Anyone here need dirt? No. I guess we can get rid of this fertilizer. Moondrop seeds. Oh, we're actually using the methane. So, what will we do now? We have to go set up a proper Moondrop level 2 maker. And won't it be embarrassing if I actually needed any of that stuff I just pulled up? What a wonderful start to an episode that would be. Here, you are making moondrops. I encourage you to take these moondrops. So, good. Alright, I think we need Decalin for this, if I remember. Let's take a look. Moondrop Seeds Mach 2. Alright, this is what we gotta do. We take our moondrops and we turn them into moondrop seeds, Mach 2. We only get 5 of them, it looks like. And then 2 comes back. And then we have 6, so we get to run it again. I get the feeling I might still be screwed on this. Because that has all the hallmarks of a recipe with chance involved. It's going to be like 0 to 2 extra seeds. That's what it's going to say. Or maybe it's like, yeah, it's going to be like 0 to 2 extra seeds. I should have looked into this beforehand. Also, we need moondrop. Alright, let's see what I'm in for. Probably should have looked at this a lot earlier. What's the actual recipe? 50% of 2 moondrop seeds. That's right. So I could still bust off this. Because if I have 2 rolls with and I miss that coin flip twice, I won't have enough seeds to run the recipe. And I'll regret having ripped up all of this. At least the infrastructure is still there, right? So, Moondrop Mach 2. This is our job right now. Ash, fertilizer, 5 of the seeds, and Decalin in a greenhouse. Alright. Okay. Let's go gamble. Well, actually, let's gamble right here. So I don't have to run all the way back if I lose. Here we go. Hard-hitting, gambling action. Go. Give me the hit. Give me both. Give me both. We can do it. No, it misses on the first one. Is it going to miss on the second? Oh, please don't. Oh, please don't. It didn't. Alright. Okay. That could have been bad. That would have left us with just 2 left over and only 4 seeds. That's not how it's going to go. It's not how it's going. We're going to be okay. We're going to make it. Take a stack of moondrops with us. We're probably going to need them. Alright, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. We got to go over with Decalin, which means we have to go over to the medical science tower. Which is way over here. You guys all going? Oxygen is overpressured. Oxygen is correctly pressured here. Nitrogen is... shouldn't you be underflowing, guys? Isn't that your role in life? To underflow into this system? I think that's true. Anyway, that was a tiny change, which shouldn't do anything. Alright, so here is an issue, but it's under control. So, good. The fact there's biomass in there means we're still producing pure sand without any problems. So, it's always good to see signs of success. So, last time we did Vanabin processing, and ultimately we're going to move the entire Timmy rig over here. So we can't do that though. We need to make lead acetate. This is lead acetate day. Hopefully we can do something about it. So down here, we need Decalin, right? And Decalin is made further south? Seems like it. Right there. There's artificial blood, there's Flowtech, there's Decalin. Which means right here is where we should probably put the Moondrop Maker. Probably right next to the Caravan Maker right here to save on space. Like, try not to have it stick out too much because then all the space becomes red circuit land. This seems like a fine idea. Alright, so I'm going to need a shed. I'm going to need a Moondrop Maker, which we will place right here. And then we need this, and we need our shed. And this should be everything, right? Maybe we need something bigger than a shed, because we have all sorts of unfortunate stuff happening right here. Yeah, you just go straight into this. Everything gets dumped in here, and this gets dumped in there, and you're making Moondrop level 2. No. No. Yes. Oh, and I'm going to have to bring in a caravan, fortunately, with ash and fertilizer. Unless I can just calc the same way? No. Yes, we are going to be sticking out, basically, no matter what we do. We do this on the bottom, then? Eh, not so bad. We should get rid of all this stuff. Alright, so we need a caravanserai. We have no dinosaurs. Where are we going to get dinosaurs? Where are we going to get? Right here. Right here is where we get the dinosaurs. Alright. Nervous. They can take that out. It doesn't matter. Alright, so. Bam. With those and with those. And you need to only take the seeds, and you need to... it's going to have to be like this, right? You are going to make Moondrop seeds, and you have all sorts of stuff. So I want you to take blacklist seeds, right? Seeds. Alright, so this will take all the stuff it doesn't need and put it right there, and then all the stuff it does need will come back. Alright, this seems logical. Truncate you out of fear. How long is this going to take? 30 seconds? That's not long at all. Less than 30 seconds. Alright. Let's get this started. Dinosaur, where are you? We need ash and fertilizer. Okay. Dinosaur, out. Dinosaur, your job is really simple. You go up here and you get your food. Then you go up to the ashery right here, and you, until Caravan has ash in quantity 3,000. Then I want you to go to the fertilizer maker, which is right here, right? Right there, and then until Caravan has exactly fertilizer in quantity 12. And then I want you to come here, and then of course we do the dance we always do. Circuit condition, till target, till target. Comparator equals go. Tilt Mansion Ash. 250, 2500 rather, and then Fert. Quantity 1000. That is pretty good life for a dino. So here is your initial ration. Go. Of course, I have to now pull up blueprints, throw down this guy. Oh, I have none of these. Alright, so you are Ash. You are Fert. Done. So now we power this up somehow. There you go. And here, have some moondrop seeds. Some moondrops go in there, because that's just what happens. Here, have this ash. It's for you. I should have brought the fertilizer with me. Anyway, we gotta get hydrogen and decalin. Both of which should be pretty easy, yeah? Maybe not. Well, I'll make it work, right? Bam, bam, bam. And let us hope I do not regret doing that. And decalin sneaks out like so. Great. Now we need to go get some hydrogen, which we have on the rail here. Right there. Does it come in anywhere? It does. It's coming in right here. We can use this. We can totally use this. It's already here. This was a good place to choose to do this. I make good decisions. I should be put in charge. I should be a CEO. I make good factory, yes. Hydrogen to hydrogen. Great. Now we need is fertilizer. I'm probably just going to go grab a handful of out of here just to see it run. There we go. And this is now generating 5 moondrops every single time. Excuse me, cough cough. And the level 2 moondrop saga at last comes to an end, almost in time for the level 2 Fagua saga, which is coming very shortly. You actually gonna do this? Yeah, having 2 arms here is kind of misunderstanding what's going on. It's probably the most generous way of putting it. Bam. And this goes. Well, actually, does this have a possibility of getting stuck? 5 moondrops, 5 seeds. And right here, it's 4 moondrops produces either 2 or 4 seeds. This has a possibility of jamming up. But wait, it only consumes 2 of the moondrops to do that. So once you have a stable of moondrop level 2s, things are better, I guess. See now. It's going. I'm suspicious. That certainly helped. It helps that a lot of moondrop level 2s come back. It still strikes me as there might be a chance of getting stuck. It's just probably very low, right? Because it would have 2 moondrops to 2 seeds. And just keep hitting that over and over again. But here it's 5 to 5, so I guess it's guaranteed to always run. So no, there's no getting stuck once it's started. Are you my delivery? Do you have ash and fertilizer for me? Because right now I need both of those things. Bam. Bam, dino. Greatest dino. Alright, so We're going to have to come clear this out eventually. We're not doing this in the most efficient manner by any means. So we have 6 seeds building up and we're already working. We have 3 moondrops here, so yes, this is building up. All I have to do is come back at the end of the play session, stock this fully with level 2 moondrops, and then at the end of the next play session after that, or maybe even at the end of this play session, honestly, transfer all the level 2 moondrops over to all of the factories here, and we will be in pink moondrop condition. It's got 3 there, 5 there. It's just going. This is our reward for not a lot of work. How about a lot of frustration watching the experimental moondrop maker fail again and again. See, those will come back and then we'll just immediately start going again. Yeah. We are slowly building up what we need. Alright, we have to move on. And where we're moving on to is lead acetate. Let's take a look at that. Lead acetate. This is our goal for the day. Which we need for Timmy pulp, which is on our way to making proper silicon. So we need lead plate, acetic acid, hydrogen peroxide. Acetic acid, not a problem. Chromium, methanol, carbon dioxide. It can be made on site, basically. It takes 4 seconds. Yeah, this is a bad idea right here, right? Yeah, there's this one and that one, and this is the hydrogen chloride is just better in every way. So looks like we're going to need it to make zinc acetate. So I question whether or not I should be making a plant for this. Anyway, this makes 50 every 40 seconds. And right here we need 50 every 10 seconds. So we'll probably have 2 of these going. And then lead acetate just takes 1. It makes a lot of pulp. So it's not a huge throughput thing. So basically we need to do 1 of these. So yes, we make them on site. So we need chromium. We're going to need lead. We need chromium and lead, and I think it's made on site. I think this is copper. Copper and zinc. I don't like that copper, but it does make a lot at least. Alright, so what else? We want hydrogen peroxide. This is the problem. This is nickel and anthraquinone in 2.7 seconds. How weird. And it makes 50 very fast, and we need 50 slower than that. So we need 1 of these, one hydrogen peroxide maker, an anthraquinone, vanadium peroxide, which we made in a reformer. All right, so let's start a shopping list. We need 1 reformer. Great. And then we will import the vanadium oxide. We will locate this somewhere where there is a convenient naphthalene oil line. We're going to do this inside the factory somewhere, and then we're going to ship out the lead acetate. And that makes hydrogen peroxide, and this is just normal factory stuff. We need a filter, just 1 filter. And then that makes hydrogen peroxide. This makes lead acetate in mixer times 2. Mixer times 2. This will make 1 lead acetate every 5 seconds. We need acetic acid too. Acetic acid is first off, we need a methanol reactor. Just 1 methanol reactor. Then we want to make acetic acid. Broth. Oh, another methanol reactor. Times 2. And this will make 1 lead acetate every 5 seconds or so. Are we happy with that? Let's think about it. Lead acetate then goes to Timmy pulp, 2 dust, 10 seconds. This will supply 2 of these. That's probably enough, honestly. And then 200 pulp. Oh, it gets cut in half for this. That's not what I want. Where's the low concentrate go? Oh, wait a second. Is there no use for it? Wait a second. I probably pressed the wrong button there, didn't I? Antimony pulp, drow froth, and then high concentrate. Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, that's fine. Alright, how you doing, troops? Oh, this is going to be a lot faster than I thought, right? Bam, bam. So you are now going at full 2-speed, almost full 2-speed anyway. So yes, I will be back at the end of the day. I will clean out this box and I will bring the new moondrops over to their new location. And this is fine. Okay, everything's good. Good job. Let's go shopping. Then we'll get lead acetate, and then we'll start looking at drow froth. Just looking at that makes me upset. Yet another one of those pie, I don't believe this is real things. Pie, you're just messing with me now. Like warmer and warmest bricks. Pie, why are you doing this? Alright, soup. We need a box to hold the stuff we do not love. We're gonna need a lot of stuff, just in general. Alright, so we need a reformer. Do we have a reformer? No. We need to go pick up some steel plate. Good news, it is at hand. Armor, right there. Give me one. Now we need a filter. I don't think we have any of that. Filter. Filter? Okay, give me a filter. It's gonna be rather simple. Mixer. Mixer times 1. Get some lead, it says. Oh, look in this box first. No. Mixer. Mixer times 2 and methanol reactor. Methanol reactor. I've got 1. Now I've got 2. Alright, good. This is all the pieces that we need. And it didn't fight hardly at all. Yeah, this is gonna go fast. Now we have to find out where we're sighting this thing. And I think we need a 4-factor dinosaur, even though those tend to take too long moving around. We need zinc, we need copper, we need nickel, we need chromium, we need vanadium. I think that's just too much, right? So right in here is probably good. Well, maybe not. Okay, God, look at this. Maybe yes, right here. And figure out this section. This is a lot of entirely usable space, which I am not using. Like, all this stuff could be better organized. Like, use this, since I've already done most of the work already. It's a fine idea. Where is my old organic solvent factory? The old place where I made organic solvent. Where I was making organic solvent out of naphthalene oil. Where are you? What's over there? Way over there. Got so much space for just little middleware stuff in here. Okay, it will not escape. I will hunt it down. I'm going to build on top of this eventually. I was giving it respect. Alright, here we go. So maybe we do this right here. Because you make organic solvent, but organic solvent is no longer necessary. There you go. Okay. Out. Out, damn spot. Bam, bam, bam. Now you get picked up. Wait a second. carbolic oil into organic solvent with naphthalene oil. Weird. Anyway, this is not what we're doing anymore. It looks like naphthalene oil is our bottleneck. Do I want to pick up this entire thing? I think the answer is yes. I honestly don't see organic solvent being brought this way anymore. I mean, okay. As a matter of policy, we should always pick up. And the alternative way of thinking about it is, okay, keep every pipeline here because I might need it, but that's only a percentage-based play. Whereas the land consumed is always total, It's sitting there taking up space. And this is the proper line going to rubber, right? Yeah, okay. So there is a chance I will have to lay it down again, which, I'll probably lay it down in a better way, better/different. Or I actually get the space back and the factory gets a little better. So I feel the balance there should always be on trying to get the space back, pretending like everything's going according to plan. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rip it down and I'm going to pretend everything's going to be okay. So, where was that thing I just did? It was up here. I did the thing I just did here, and the place I did it was why I did the thing, right? Yeah, right here. So this is disorganized. I don't even use wrap holes because keeps consistency. These guys get out of the way now. Do you guys have to do this? This guy especially doesn't have to do this. Again, this is very weird with the, what is this, tin coming this way. Where's our line? Tin, you come this way. We will straighten this out. Oh, we can even go a little better. And better/different. We don't know our actual fate here, so let's not enforce any particular decision. Here. Now we get all the tin we would ever want in our inventory. I should probably clean up that carbolic oil line, since I think it is a very low chance of ever being used over here, or, in general. Maybe I can actually mine stone, just as a vent for it. That's a revolutionary concept, isn't it? Actually mining stone. We have a lot of carbolic oil. It's just... I haven't thought about tar processing in a long time. And frankly, I'm not thinking about it right now. Okay, done. I very much look forward to rebuilding all of this. I'm going to rebuild everything. It's going to be like starting over. It's going to be great. So here's my naphthalene oil. Let's take a look at the history of naphthalene oil. Are we doing anything else with you? We shouldn't. It should all go towards organic solvent. Or now that it's not going towards anything, it should be building up in system, right? Yeah, if it overflows, it gets turned into creosote. That's not really what we're doing, eh? So this might be the bottleneck. This is assuredly the bottleneck, and everything else I think about or do is just vanity. All right, what materials do we have around here? Do we have zinc? I don't see zinc. Actually, is that actually zinc right there? For realsies? That's zinc, right? Yeah, it is. We actually have zinc plate here, so it doesn't have to be dynoed in. All right, do we have copper? Calling copper. Doesn't look like it. No copper. What is this line doing? The comes down here, over here, down and around and up. You get moved right now. Oh, it's titanium. Titanium, very important. But mostly, right now, very in the way. So we'll take our main titanium line here in this abomination of a factory, and we'll make it a little different. I surely hope I saw this correctly and I didn't just clip something out. Join me on a fantastic journey. We try to figure out what the heck is going on and what we should do next. Oh no. Alright, so we have too much tin, we've got bullets, we've got a lot of titanium. Let's go over to our supply dump and let's dump them with the rest of the supplies. So we're making Moondrop Mach 2s at a very appreciable rate now. I'll be able to replace everything at the end of the episode, and that will be like the Moondrop problem is already solved. This will be the Moondrop problem being like triple solved. Yeah, sure. And I won't have to worry about it forever. I'm really looking forward to doing that both with Fagua and Relesia. But it's not quite time yet. Yeah? Yeah. I'm very much appreciating being able to pick up all this stuff in my factory. Again, terrified not having enough space. But I think I'm gonna make it. I think it's gonna be fine. Just you have to do maintenance every once in a while. Soon, in the new factory that is yet to come, all of these problems will not be here. It will be a BTX? Really? Why is it coming and doing this strange thing? Why? Why BTX? Why BTX? I know it can't go up here, it can't go up here, but it could go up here if it wanted to. BTX line. I sense there's history here I don't fully understand. And I am not sure I want to understand it, because this reeks of madness. Stinks of the void. And then BTX leaves this mortal coil. Alright. Sure. This gets a little cleaner. Good. This area over here is such a mess. Look at this. It's not even good. Alright, so chlorine. Are we low on chlorine? For serious? Why do we have such a low chlorine production? That's something I'm eventually going to have to care about, isn't it? Alright, everything else looks like it's probably necessary. Alright, let's start putting stuff down. So, first of all, we're going to have to make acetic acid. For that, we need a methanol reactor. This isn't the final sighting of it. We need syngas, and we need copper, and we need zinc. Copper is not available at this time. I should be able to drag it over, though, right? Like, I should have a copper line right here. This is a main bus. Like, there's copper. But copper doesn't really play games after this point. You know what? I'm going to drag copper over directly underneath the titanium line. So, like so. And then like so. I feel like this is a good use of effort. then we can make methanol without having to get dinosaurs involved. Don't get me wrong, I really like dinosaurs, but I also really like belts. Belts are the soul of Factorio. One must never make a mod that totally obsoletes belts. Alright, so we have that and that. We have syngas around here. That's got to be a yes. We have refined syngas over here. Where are you going with that? Seriously, where are you going with that? Oh, is this where it's made? No, it's going nowhere. It's going absolutely nowhere. Alright, good to know. How about we just pick this up now? There's no need for this to be here if it's not doing anything. Just keep an eye out for syngas, actual real syngas. Which is definitely close. Got gasoline, oxygen, got naphtha, acid gas forever. Chlorine's really low. That's a problem that's going to have to be dealt with eventually. No syngas? It's got to be here, just around the block. There, syngas. Alright, so there's a line that goes off right there. Yeah, right here. Okay. Syngas, pretty close. And I guess we use the line directly underneath the glass, right? Build a connection. Things are better/different yet again. We leap over. Alright, here we go. We got copper, we got zinc, we got syngas, we got methanol in great numbers. So now we have to turn that into acetic acid, which is like this, right? Right here. Now you need chromium, which is also close. I'm not sure close enough. It's chromium. Can we turn left here? Come along the side of this. Oh, we can even get chromium over here. That is fantastic. All this means is I'm using very valuable land to do this. Because it's near everything. Well, let's hope that I don't come to regret this and all the other decisions I've made across my life, and keeps me awake at night, laying, staring at the ceiling, wondering how things might have been different. But that's not happening right now, so we shouldn't think about that. That's one of those bad thoughts. Bad thoughts stay inside. Bad thoughts, lock them away. Never let them out. Never, never, never. This way. Right here, right there, right there. Over here, and then right there. And then we have chromium in the vicinity. Alright, so we're going to need nickel soon. That's nickel ore. Isn't good enough. We got a carbon dioxide line, like... We know we have one that goes up here. CO2, where are you? CO2 is never that far away. I don't see the O2. Where is CO2? How did we get it going north if we don't find it here? Oh, here's CO2. Comes in on a wacky road. Alright, we're gonna find a way to tap in. Maybe down here? In the random collection of pipes. Amazing how I struggle sometimes. Huh. Oh, there's CO2. It's going nowhere. It should probably be picked up, but wait, I need it right now. Alright, so this, what is currently going nowhere, over here and go the opposite of nowhere, just somewhere. All right, so we have everything we need, question mark. So we can stop thinking about acetic acid. Now we need hydrogen peroxide, which means we need, where's the reformer? Reformer, where are you? Here, these, just throw these down, I'm gonna need them. Reformer? Reformer? Reform. Oh no, it's big. It's big and poorly detailed. This is one of Pi's earlier buildings, isn't it? Yeah, I don't really like this thing. Like, a lot of the buildings are really good. This one is not really good. I mean, there's this big space in the center where I imagine nothing interesting is going to happen, where we're going to do this. And so this dot appears there. So in that way, it is kind of well made. But at the same time, I can't say I am thrilled with this model. And we're just going to have one of these. I'm very much not a fan of how tall it is. That's just a problem. Dude, figure it out. And unfortunately, we're going to have to move you over because you have to come paired with a caravanserai. You absolutely must, because that's how we're going to get the vanadium pentoxide in. This is all, again, not permanent. Is methane just running straight and true? Yeah, I'm going to have to do something about this, aren't I? I'm going to have to blend it into the whatever I'm doing. All right, so you go out and now you make hydrogen peroxide. Peroxide. Where are we doing this? In a filter. A nice, small, friendly filter. So like, I'll stick you right, stick you there. B-type molasses? No. Hydrogen peroxide. And you need nickel plate. So maybe I have a vanadium pentoxide and nickel platosaur. And I do something like this, only over on this side, because we read right to left. And then you will make the hydrogen peroxide, you'll make the acetic acid, and that taken together makes lead acetate, and that's in a mixer. That's right here. Industrial solvent. It is coming. Right there, lead acetate. And you need, of course, lead. Do we have lead around here? I have to believe... do. Because there's this lead line right here. And it could keep going, but it runs straight into the iron line, so it would have to switch places. Which I'm more than happy to do. So I guess we do that, right? Okay. So right here, we do something a little bit embarrassing. We come this way. It's a very wide variety of ingredients here. I notice I did not even think, is there a nickel line? That would require a use for nickel, and that doesn't really exist, so I was not even considering that. Okay, great. All of this is good. Good ask. In aspects, it is okay. There are times when it's fine. Alright, so there. Now we have to start figuring out where we're actually going to site all this stuff. Like, obviously that's not on that side. Let us start by getting this going. So obviously you need zinc and syngas, and there's only one of you, and we're not doing a real formal setup here. We're probably going to come to regret that. What's our line right here, so we can move it even farther over? Yeah, we're probably going to come to regret not doing this properly with expansion area and all that. All right, here, get in my pockets. All right, so maybe we do that? I don't know. Oh, nice. Mushrooms. Oh, that was sad. Methanol. What? How strange is this? So strange. Oh, it's because the bounding box goes beyond its foundation. All right, that's bad. Fagua. What are we doing? We're going to set this up probably this episode. Maybe right now after I'm done with lead acetate. Yeah, that sounds good. It's easy too. I just have to commandeer a mushroom plantation, and we have to make a lot of these and see how it happens. All right, so next up we need Relesia. And the Relesia process is tied up with Fagua. They are cogenerative. So we need 5 Relesias Mach 2. So we have to run this recipe, and we need to get 5 of them. And even that picks 8 seeds. That's enough for 2 runs here. That's right. Provided I can throw in the mushrooms. But alright. And then we're going to completely rebuild the Relesia area. Seaweed stage 3. I just solved the seaweed problem. I don't have any use for guar. And Ulrichs are already mad at me. Start that. Yeah, I don't understand the real purpose behind the better augs. I mean, it's more efficient power generation, sure. But, like, does the speed 200% also apply to the power they generate? If that is true, then it would be a little better than what I'm thinking it is right now. Oh, sad. Speaking of sad is my inability to line this up correctly. Okay. Right. And here we have our zinc. I have a lot of zinc? I do. Here, take it. I don't want it. And... oh no. I did it wrong. After all that... okay. Do it again. Do it again. While you're doing this... oh, I'm almost out of a lot of stuff. What's my bottleneck? Iron plate? For realsies? How is it even possible to be bottlenecked an iron plate? Okay. Okay, doing it right. Doing it right this time. My punishment is zinc. And this takes 2 seconds, so there's just no way we are loading things in fast enough. And I don't think it even really matters because this isn't the bottleneck, but whatever. Syngas in. Yeah, syngas in now. And that's right over there. We kind of screwed ourselves with how we set that up. That's fantastic, isn't it? So we will do this. A little ugly, yes. But a little ugly never ruined an entire factory and wasted hundreds of hours of playtime. So that's something, right? Chromium. Chromium descends from above like a flittering angel. We should aim for right here, it looks like. Oh, how very convenient of it for being where I need it to be. It's a race, ladies and gentlemen. Am I going to have enough hands and belts and underground belts? All right, so you get chromium, methanol, and you exhale. You need carbon dioxide. Excuse me. I thought it was exhaling carbon dioxide. My bad. Oh, speaking of bads, there's this. This format I'm doing right now is just me under the illusion I'm going to have to expand this eventually, which I believe we've already established I don't need to do. All right, acetic acid out. Chromium, where are you? Done. All right, so now. Mixers, excuse me, I said mixers. Please go next door. All right, now the reformer, our unfortunate friend right here. Let's go right there. I need you to make anthraquinone. To do this, you have a friend. Your friend is a dinosaur, which is the best kind of friend. I think we can all agree on that. All right, so this has to go like so. Man, that's almost nice. And this dinosaur is going to go get nickel, and it's going to go get vanadium pentoxide. Then your input is right here. We are a little bit off, but only a little bit. Naphthalene oil, go. It's building up, so we have a steady supply. All right, so, and then you come, and then you get nickel and anthraquinone. All right, now we need a dinosaur. Mr. Dino, you have, oh wait, we have to toss down this. Make sure there's room for it. Good. It's in logistic space, but it can be leapt. All right, add destination. Mr. Dinosaur, go get a snack. Store food. And then I want you to go get vanadium pentoxide, which is right there. I want you to get until Caravan has vanadium pentoxide in quantity 800. And then I want you to come and get nickel plate, which is right here, right? What's our ratio? 5 nickel plate to 2 vanadium pentoxide. All right, that's probably too much vanadium pentoxide. Get it 600. And then here I want you until Caravan has nickel plate, nickel plate in quantity 1200. Yeah, that's vaguely right. I mean, it's not right at all. Then you come here, and then circuit condition till target. Comparator equals go. And then vanadium and nickel plate. Uh, 500 and 1,000. Yeah, sure, whatever. This is good enough. Have a snack to get you going. Go. I have to check in on the AUG food situation. Yeah, perfect. Then over here, I want vanadium pentoxide. And right here, I want nickel plate. Beautiful. All right, so that goes right there, and then we are going to put this right there, and we have room for our mixers, which we are going to place right here, like this. Seems best, right? Then we need a caravanserai. You guys are going to be making some sort of lead, right? I've lost track of what sort of lead you're making. It should go right here, right? So let's move this buddy to not quite be in our way. And then a caravanserai. Right there. Perfect. And 1, 2, 3, 4. That's kind of vanity right there, since it only makes one every 10 seconds. But you know, I can be vain. Oh, how I can be vain. So this probably is going to need to be scaled up, right? So this needs 50 acetic and 50 hydrogen peroxide every 10 seconds. So we need 50 every 5 seconds. This makes double that. And this is the bottleneck. We'll have to add another one of these to add more. May or may not be an issue. Then add more mixers. But this is fine to get me started, right? That's why I choose to believe. Yeah. So acetic acid comes in like here. And then whatever this is comes in like this. Peroxide, I think, right? Yeah. All right, I think we're almost ready. Are you the vanadium dinosaur? No, hard-working colosaur. Now, I don't want to turn this on without having everyone present. And right there. Alright, so let's go find our dino. I thought I probably sent him out correctly. Let's go check the nickel. Maybe we can meet up with him. Maybe there hasn't been enough vanadium made. That I believe. So let's go look. Let's go take a look-see-see. Problem now appears to be nexlet ore processing and not nexlet ore availability. So I'm going to have to take some time real soon here and actually put in proper nexlet ore. Oh. No, wait, right here. Yeah, alright, why are we stuck? No iron oxide. Is that really where we're stuck? It also explains why we don't have any chlorine. Like we noticed the chlorine line was completely empty. That is, and we had set it up so that we were continually making rust down at our rust maker. Because I suspected that just maybe we didn't have proper throughput on that. So we might have to suspend this entire process chain right now, focus on something else, which I'm perfectly fine. I get distracted every single time I play this. So let's go over and check out The chlorine bottleneck. I thought we were making way too much chlorine from venting guts. Maybe. This is not... Where are we? I know it's around here somewhere. How are we doing on this? Not fantastic. Yeah, here's the rust maker. Here's the rustosaur. Rustosaur isn't getting enough rust. That is because we are short of chlorine. Alright. First thing to do. Find rust that we are just smelting. And get it into this system. I know down here we have a chlorine venter and a chlorine destruction system. Right? Right here. Sodium hydroxide is one of the ways we make chlorine, and we are completely backed up on this. So this is not our future. There's no rust being made there. And I know some of the... Here, let's do iron oxide. Strangely enough, we don't have enough of this basic material. This might be a good idea. How do you make nitrobenzene? Benzene and, yeah, sulfuric acid. Benzene's not far away. Pyrite is iron oxide and sulfur makes one pyrite, and then pyrite makes less iron oxide. So this is a way to make acid gas and destroy iron oxide. That's nice. That's not what I'm looking for. We find some iron oxide here, which is nice. We're obviously not making enough of it. We make a little bit here. Oh, we don't do this at all, so never mind. A little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. We don't do this at all. Yeah, and this is just not, there's no pull there. So the primary way of making rust is through chlorine and nitrobenzene. So we may want to investigate either one of those. So we have some rust coming through, and it just gets turned into fresh plates after being resmelted. So let's approach this from the chlorine side. I'm not sure this will ever actually work. So here is one of the ways we're doing it. And this is... So the only real way to make chlorine is through here. So the real way to make primary rust is with the nitrobenzene. And this takes a lot of stuff we got. Benzene is... Oh. I don't want to use that. That stuff's precious. Do we have enough BTX? Makes a lot of it, at least. Yeah, this makes a lot of nitrobenzene. And then what I would do is I would rust those iron plates. And then we'd have a dinosaur linked up to take that primary production rust. Excuse me for a minute. It will take the... Oh, I need lots of stuff here. Here, let's... Wait, calm down, everyone just stop. I'm at main base. Pick up main materials. Go to Seaweed Island, dump waste materials. And then we work on next task. Ooh, that's useful. And then fish turbines go out. Seaweed facility goes out. It's going to be a very long time since I ever touch that. I think we're good-ish. Given that Seaweed Island is exile, I think that, yeah, that's probably good. Anyway, I'll make primary production rust. and then I take it, and it gets dumped in this bin right here. And then this is primary pickup. This is waste rust depot, because it also comes down to get filtered out right here. But that's not the journey of this rust. All right, so we have a plan. But we're not going to do that plan. Instead, we are going to take a detour, and we're going to grow better mushrooms, as that is on our main path. We're going to go look at og food first. We're going to go take a look and see if we're really bottlenecked on og food, and if we are, that's going to be a problem. So over here, yes. Oh, no. It's on the other side of everything. This is all just fine, completely backed up. How are we on eggs? Completely backed up. Alright, we got a lot of og food here. It's still not going. Oh, I'm not liking how the flowers aren't here yet. Like, those flowers are supposed to be here, guys. They're trickling in, but not fast enough. Not good enough. Anyway, this just underlines the urgency of our task. We need more mushrooms. This is filled up because I took away the drain. It's backed up on seeds. That was a good thing I did. Alright, you're getting grafted. Okay, plan. I am going to make next level mushrooms, and then I'm going to put mushroom factory here. It's probably not going to use as many. We're probably going to lose 2 rows, maybe only 1 row. And then this area right here will be the main Relesia farm. Even though I should take the Relesias and move them out. I should take the mushrooms and move them out, because they could be anywhere. And mushrooms eat pollution. So yeah, okay, never mind. That's a bad idea. I'm going to take the mushroom farm and move it out somewhere. I'm going to take the Relesia farm, move it out, and then we'll have caravans connecting out the old infrastructure. And then we'll use this whole space right here for something better. But anyway, that isn't what we're doing today. Or right now, at least. Right there. Your job is to make better mushrooms. So what we got here is we got 7 for 3 for nothing. That's fantastic, right? It's wonderful, because all you need is scale to make this work. Scale and better mushrooms. This is a fantastic recipe. Just mushrooms out of nothing. But if I want to add some ingredients, I can get double the mushrooms and faster. So when I make the new factory, the real and true factory, the factory that is to come, I will be sorely tempted just to have this basic recipe going the entire time, because it requires nothing. It requires nothing in, I mean, spores, yes, but spores are free. So this is, and with that, what do you need? Mushrooms. Fagua. What do mushrooms go into? They go into everything. And, like, this means free iron ore, essentially. I mean, minus power, obviously. But power is free when you set it up properly. So this is free iron ore forever. Very tempted to do something like that. Free biomass. It's just about scaling up. Later on, it's free sulfur. Alright. Anyway, free coal. That's interesting. Free coal forever. Just have a big enough factory for it. Anyway, this is not what we're doing right now. What we're doing right now is this. This takes... Excuse me. You need to all go in there. Please and thank you. Do that. And this will take 30 seconds. So what we need to do is move you right here. What we need is... Why do I only have one soil extractor? You make soil. And soil is 2 a second. And so you need 3 of these. So screw this thing. Dinosaur. We're going to bring it in by a dinosaur. Dinosaur, dinosaur, it's here, it's here. So we need two dinosaurs to make this work. Unless I have soil around here somewhere. I don't think I do. It doesn't even need fertilizer. No, it does. You know what? You know what? I'm not setting up anything. I'm doing this just barbarian style. It is going to horrify everyone at the lack of discipline that you're about to see. Look away, children. Look away. Alright, so right there. There's a warehouse. Here, solve one of your problems like so. Solve another problem like so. No, not like so. Like so. Alright, so there's that and that. I want you to do this, and then that. That's ugly. Especially with the 100 soil, Jesus. What can I make none of these? I need logs, actual logs and iron. Ugly central, I have to say. Where do I have a source of logs around here? Are you backed up? Fortunately not. Give me that. Snagged. Yoink. Hopefully I'm not doing something inexcusably dumb right now. He says, which is always the prologue to him doing something inexcusably dumb. Not a fan of using strip distillates for anything. That is one of the most precious substances in the factory. Why are we backed up? Why are we backed up? Because I'm amazingly stupid. Just astoundingly dumb. Here, for now, I don't want to lose any of that, so... There you go. How long does this take? 10 seconds? I suppose that was unnecessary. It gets things moving again, at least. Alright. Oleochemicals. Okay, you gotta get picked up while I can. Alright, the world is a little better place. Kinda. I need this to be going faster. It's consuming 2 a second. Yeah, I have many concerns. Many. I also don't want to be... I guess composting is fine since it takes so long to compost these things. So might as well, right? It's one at a time. It takes forever. No, it doesn't take that long. Alright. Okay, fine. It's a little wasteful, but I need that. What was I doing? What was going on? This also explains why there's no chlorine. Because we were completely locked up, and the chlorine generators weren't going. This is the primary source of chlorine, and it's quite a good one. Now we are back at 30 chlorine a second, which is unfortunately going into rust in an inefficient way. Anyway, I got really distracted right then. Let's try to focus instead. Focus, focus, focus on this. I did all that because I wanted another warehouse. And I want... I need still more logs. Why is the world so cruel? Alright. We saved the factory again. We surely deserve another parade. However, our work is not finished. I can't believe I still need logs. Alright, give me a deposit. Okay, we're gonna do it. Gonna make it. Everything's gonna be okay. It will be okay. Don't just see it, don't just say it, believe it. What's not gonna be okay is how much dirt I'm about to get in my inventory. I wanna throw down this right there. I wanna throw down this right there. You, just like that. And I'm gonna come over here. I'm going to snag all sorts. Oh, I didn't do the thing first. The thing where I just deposit all of my stuff. All this needs to go. Get out of here. Not needed, not needed, not welcome. Because I am just muling things around at this point. Alright, good enough. Dino, you are being robbed. Then I have to go over to my dirt factory. I'm just going to carry over the dirt. Wait a second, it's 100 per. 100 per. I can't do that. Fertilizer, sure, I can be lazy with the fertilizer. But with 100 dirt per, this is going to require a caravan, unfortunately. I have them for a reason, I suppose. And go up to Dirt Central. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to empty your cargo. Okay, great. Go and do that. Hopefully I don't end up with too much dirt in my inventory at the end. He says, knowing full well he's going to end up with a lot of dirt in his inventory at the end. So this is 100 shots, this is 200 shots. Let's get a little more. This should be enough. Alright, and let's trace the mushroom life cycle. Faw spores. Alright, right here. We do this. Wait. Is that 1 in 500? Not 1 in 1,000? Not 1 in 200? That's 1 in 500? You serious? No. 0.5%. That's 1 in 200. I'm reading it wrong. I'm not right in the head. Fa. Right there. Yeah, it's 1 in 200. Great. Now I get this thing and I make spores. It just takes 1 to make 5. And then, oh. So we need to get this, we need to win twice. Alright, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate, but not really unexpected. So even more fertilizer. I'll throw in more fertilizer when I check on it. It's an easy walk. Glad I hooked up the dirt, I guess. So we have a hydrogen line over with the Relesia, right? Yeah. So let's sneak Mr. Hydrogen over here. Oh, fortunate. I'll make it work. All this will get picked up and moved out. I've decided it's for the best. Move it to the extremities. Try to preserve the core. How I do. None is good. So don't do this. Don't do that thing you think you might think you do. Don't do that. Instead, do this instead. Much better. Yes, yes. So much better. Alright. After this, we're going to have to go back to our previous problem, what be rust? Which I honestly was not expecting to encounter, but it was all tangled up in the food area, the meat processing area. I think we water just north. Yeah, but it's kind of... Alright, I can get this in my inventory. Take this. Then this area will be used by something important. What? I don't know that. Maybe I'll put silicon processing here. I know that has to be somewhere and it's fairly intensive. Alright, so water in. There you go. Where's my dirtosaur? Serious question. Where is the dirtosaur? Are you a dirtosaur? He is. Alright, never mind. Dirtosaur identified. Alright, so I'm probably going to need better arms, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3 a second. Times 30, so no, that doesn't work out. Yeah, doesn't work out. There you go. Now you do this. And you go. And I need you to win twice. So about 400 cycles on average. Good enough, yes? Alright, let's go grab more power poles. And then let's walk the rust cycle again. And then perhaps we go make nitrobenzene. We start the rust cycle with the chlorine generator, which is over in the guts processing area, which was jammed up, which was my fault. My fault. No need to look beyond. I definitely... Definitely... had a thought. Well, the rust production is very, very slow right now. It's taking 60 chlorine. I think it's like every 4 seconds it makes 1 unit of rust, and we are clearly consuming it much faster than that. So to keep this train rolling, so right now we are backed up on guts, and we are destroying it at a rate of 15 every 10 seconds, which is honestly not that great. But the machine is flowing, so eventually it'll get through this backup, yeah? Maybe we did something good with the oleochemicals, maybe we did not. That's a big hard to say. These are trits being made, right? Or trits being unmade, to use precise terminology. They would probably not appreciate me using terms like I was. So right there, yeah, photopores building up, yeah, trits being processed. So we have big line of meat, and all these a little low on arthropod blood too. So this is all related, and it's all a mess. So we're going to have to go do nitrobenzene into primary rust production. We're going to go take a look at rust right now, and then cycle back, and we're actually going to have to use strip distillates. I'm very not pleased with that. We're using stripped distillates to make rust. This is not a sign you're on the right path in life. Where's my rust maker? Isn't it directly south? Yeah, it's right here. So, okay, here we go. Rust maker's getting its chlorine now. It's slowly trickling in. But this is just going to be completely drunk down. So, we have to address this bottleneck. Okay, iron oxide. Good, but not great. Much better. Much better. This is a iron oxide destroyer, so don't even look at that. And this is something we do to vent, which maybe we shouldn't be venting. Because, of course, this is all free stuff right here, and it finally gets us up to stone, so maybe we should be doing that en masse. We finally have free stone forever. This is tiny. We don't do that. It's like it's not even worth thinking about because we don't have sufficient pull on either. It's like, this is kind of interesting, but it's far away. No, 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 no. No. This is good, but not good enough. Maybe we can go look at the rare earth area and just see what's going on there. Because I'm pretty sure I wired that up correctly so that it takes the rust and dunks it in the overflow bin, which would immediately get picked up, and the vanadium oxide ore would pick that up, and then would start going. But there isn't a substantial enough pull on rare earth anything in order to make this a viable secondary source. We're going to have to do primary rust production. There's just no way around it. And that's going to involve nitrobenzene, which is, you know, another big shame. We will survive, though. We'll make it through this. Is it here? No. Here, molybdenum, right here. This is where it is. No inputs. All right, so rustosaur, you're right here. No. Right here, and you go, yeah, right there. So just go make a delivery, please. That'll shake things loose, but at the same time, we're completely jammed up until we need rare earth oxides. Earth oxides. Like, making these quartz tubes is probably a good idea, but it doesn't have a huge use, does it? Doesn't look like it. I mean, someday. Just not right now. Oh, there's gonna be a big pull on this when it comes time to make all this stuff. So, heavy fermion material. Nice. So all of this was exactly as I thought. So, nitrobenzene. You are made in a fluidized bed reactor. And then high pressure furnace does this. This is 2 rust every second. So it needs 10 nitrobenzene a second. And this produces 25. Cladding is coming, right? Cladding is coming. So we need 3 high pressure furnaces. We need a fluidized bed reactor, maybe 2. Just 1 to start, I think. Then we need this. Okay, question. Sulfuric acid is right here. Ammonia is right here. Nitrobenzene should probably be made right by the strip distillates. And we even have the tin chromium alloy on hand. Kind of wish I could salvage the BTX though, but this would only ever be a side effect. Like, is there a way to make primary BTX out of low Ooh, don't touch the precious strip distillates. Take the low distillates, what we hate. Add in tin chromium, make BTX. And then BTX plus Nexolate makes a lot of benzene. All right, okay, good plan. And so it's going to be over here somewhere in the refining stack. Where are you hanging about like an intrusive thought? All right, so, and nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene sounds just awesome. It just goes to aniline, Kevlar, stage 1, and final electronics. So there's no real use for it for a while. So I guess right about here we do nitrobenzene. And we'll take this line right here. There's going to be more pressure on this, but that's probably fine. Bam, 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 bam. So nice when I see there's a happy ending available somewhere. Then down we go. And down we go. So what we need to make BTX. So let's make a list. BTX, another shopping list. So to make BTX, we need low distillates. Got them around here somewhere. They're around here, trust me. And chrome alloy right there. And then we need a heavy oil refinery. So heavy oil refinery. Then we need, after that, this produces at a rate of 25 a second. Then BTX makes benzene. So this is just one-to-one multi-purpose cracker. And this will produce it one-to-one. We need steam. We got steam. We need Nexilate. We're going to have to have that dinosaured in. There's suddenly so much pull on Nexilate. I'm going to have to redo that refining chain real soon, I think. Now, what we need is we have benzene now. So now we have to turn this into nitrobenzene. Sulfuric acid and ammonia, which is right here. And I think we need just one of these. This produces 50 benzene a second. So 50 benzene a second. So it's enough for two of these, huh? So fluidized bed reactor times 2. So we're going to be producing 50 nitrobenzene a second. Again, gulping down sulfuric acid. Glad I did that, right? Then nitrobenzene goes to iron oxide at a rate of 50 a second. So we can do high pressure furnace times 5. And we'll belt in the iron because we have a belt of it right up there, and it's all clear territory with well-defined bus routes. So that's good. All right, let's get to work. We need to go shopping. We need to bring in Nexilate. Maybe I should be bussing over Nexilate. It's twice as far and it's not needed half as much, so maybe not. Yeah, we're going to be drinking down Nexilate. I have to make time coming up to actually do proper Nexilate processing. I was just completely faking it earlier. All right, that's probably good enough. Grab ourselves some cable, grab some more small parts. And now we begin. Heavy oil refinery. Heavy oil. Oh, it means click. There we go. Nice. Probably need more U coming up in the future. Noted. We need a multi-purpose cracker. And I think the cracker requires heat, right? I think it does. Heavy oil, where are you? You require heat. All right, so we're going to need a coal power plant. Yeah, so this is getting a little more complicated than I wanted. Cracker takes heat. Oh, I should look at how much heat the recipe calls for, right? No. No. Benzene, there we go. Alright, you need 750, you need 700, so we need a coal power plant. Coal power plant. Done. Coal power. For this, I need much. I need a lot. Bunch of steel, bunch of intermetallics, bunch of circuits. Alright, all this can be done. Bam, bam, bam. Get me... It's probably enough, honestly. Bam, 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 bam. Just gonna get 2 more bricks of intermetallics. Kind of treading water on mechanical parts. Alright, coal power plant. Bam. So we're gonna have to bring in fuel for that and then take ash out. We can probably do that with a single dinosaur, honestly. Yeah. So what I need now is to pick up these things, then move on. We need fluidized bed reactor times 2. Fluidized bed reactor, that's times 1. Give me more iron plate. Oh, we're out of pipes. I knew that was going to happen, right? Times 2. And now we need high pressure furnace times 5. We have 3 of them already. So there's the 5 we need. Alright, good. Put that back. Yeah, easy enough, right? Okay. What are we on the way to? The coal power plant? Do we have heat over there already? I probably should have asked that before, but the answer is no. Let's go peek in on mushrooms. Just to see if it's still running, you know? Let's also take a look at lead acetate and see if that has also filtered its way towards being ready to turn on. Yep, still going. Did 31 products. Currently has made nothing of importance. You can be doing a lot better than that. Alright, so I show close a rust delivery, and that rust delivery would go into more vanadium oxide. And if that vanadium oxide has tipped that dinosaur into making its delivery, lead acetate might be ready to test. And if not, well, it's probably still stuck in making vanadium oxide. I'll go look at it in a minute here. So, have we made a delivery? We have not. So, that dinosaur is still waiting. Oh, yeah, Colosaur. We're going to have to deal with one of his buddies very soon. Yeah, Nextlet's going to be a real problem soon. I have to make time in my busy schedule for that. I don't think like Nextlet or Nextlet, clean Nextlet comes out of the raw Nextlet. And then, oh, I can't. Oh, wow, I literally can't. This was as high as I could have gone. That's interesting. Where's Nextlet stage 2? Oh, I can't even... Ooh. So, on one hand, I'm happy that I don't have work. But on the other hand, I'm unhappy that there seems to be an issue I can't really solve here. So... Washer? And then stone furnace? Is this really our job right now? I guess, yeah. Stone furnace. Sorry, getting distracted. We're gonna duplicate this. Here. Here. Of course, we do not have sucky pipe. We use real pipe now. Same story up here. Great. Guys, stop trying to make this happen. So we will hopefully not run into a Nextlit bottleneck soon. Like so and like so. Like so and like so. And then just light it up. There we go. Now we have tripled our Nextlit washing. And I'm unsure if we need to do double this or something else. I don't know. Bam, 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 bam. Like, is this right? No. I'm gonna have to rip all of this up, but that's not gonna happen for a while. So this is doubling Nextlit, I'm pretty sure. Producing a ton of muddy sludge. Oh. Someone should do something about that. Well, that someone's probably me, especially since I'm going out that way. Right? And there's a use for tailings dust. Alright, a problem has been... How much does this make? 20 plates? Wow, it's a really good recipe. And they slowly make their way out. It's like... What's going on? I don't know. Alright, that's good. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's better. It's better, sort of. It's better, right? It's better, different. But now we get to move on. And that's freedom right there. Being able to put it down and just move on. So we made our rust delivery, yes. And we have our tailings here for you. Rust has been delivered, this is moving, and you are still trying to pick up 600 units, and you are quite far away. Alright, so come back to you. This discussion is not over, it is merely suspended. So, what we are doing right now is we are putting in first the heavy oil refinery. Like right here-ish, and then a cracker. Where are you? Cracking facility. Coal power plant will go right here. Oh, I need heat pipes. Heat. And start with 10. I'm gonna need more. And you're gonna make BTX. Where is the cracker? Would I even recognize it? Maybe this should be in line with everything else. Because I want to leave the power plant with surface area, but then again we're coming up against the limit of where we can expand to. So I guess the way to do it, can power pass through buildings? Just to put the power plant like over there somewhere, and then put this like down there somewhere. We kind of do it backwards compared to what we usually do. So we have our fluidized bed reactors right here that make nitrobenzene, right? Bam, bam. And we have all the stuff we need around here somewhere. Don't worry about that. This just has to make BTX. Then we have to find the cracker in our inventory. Okay, I give up. Show me what it looks like. It's got this digestive system looking thing. Oh, it got used. It got used. Or I didn't pick it back up. Which do you think it was? Ah, well, it's definitely one of those things, right? Alright, so I'll put this on the farthest side I can. Okay, it's gonna be kind of weird what I'm doing here. So So I want fire. This will be our hot rail on the bottom, and you are making benzene. You are making BTX, so you're going to have to be one step off there. Are you actually correctly sighted? You are. I did something right. And since this is going to be our last piece going south, and so we'll make benzene here and we'll make fire here. I kind of want to leave a space because of something else that requires heat might need it. No, should not do it like that. Just leave it exposed. All right, that's a good idea. Then hopefully I can fit 2 of these here, right? Oh, it fits. Lovely. That's good. That's good. This is properly sighted now. The only question is, do I go up or down a little bit? We're going to figure that out right now. All right, so nitrobenzene comes in here. Then with all that, it makes that. We're going to have a belt of iron. And then with this, we go into, I guess, something like this. It has to be like this. And like, obviously it's not going to work in this configuration, so stop trying. And then of course we should do it properly, which this right there, and the caravan outpost at the end. So, excuse me. So we're going to have iron come through right here, all right? This will be our iron line. And, well, for one, the iron line is pointed the wrong way. For 2, all this needs to be brought up by 1. So iron is like this. And then we will have rust come out this way. Great. Leaving only feeding this guy as our problem. And it is kind of a problem, isn't it? Yeah, Satan walks the earth. So, okay, we can do nitrobenzene, we can do, wait, bam, 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 like that. So benzene in like this. Oh, we should assign your recipe. Rust. There we go. It's a new recipe. Bam, 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 bam. So, like so. Put this up properly. Right there, and right there. And this gives us a natural line, right? Right here, and right here. Okay, nitrobenzene out. Benzene in. You just have to hook that up somehow. And then ammonia in and sulfuric in. But not at this spacing. It has to be at this spacing at minimum. So it avoids connecting the fluids right there. All right, good. All right, let's start off. So what we're going to do here is do 3, 1, 2, 3. We need a dino. Bam, dinosaur. You are a hard-working coalosaur. I want you to go there and store food. I want you to go up and get coal. Actual, just pure coal. I want you to fill your cargo. And each one of those will go to ash. I'm gonna need 2 dinosaurs, right? I could work it out with 1 dino, but I'm very worried that the dino will get stuck. Because like, okay, right here, and then empty cargo. It's gonna bring, I think, like 1,500 units, and I could time it to try to get that many out of here, but no, that's not how I want to do this. Is there an option for empty caravan? Oh, there is. All right, we'll try it. It's time to do an experiment. And after you empty your cargo, I want you to come here, and I want you to, until target has ash in quantity 0. Pick up all that ash. And because ash is compact, it should always be able to be done, right? Then I want you to come back to the ashery, to the ash out caravan, and I want you to empty your cargo. And then I guess going back to store food is kind of a wasted trip, but all right, we'll see if this works. Here, have your initial bribe, and off you go. All right, so that works out that. Now we need a whole bunch of heat pipe. I don't have anywhere near enough. Bam, bam, like just nowhere near enough. Maybe quite close to enough. Very close to enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Heat. Need steel, unfortunately. And I should grab another brick of duralumin. Okay, on it. I think I'm doing this in an inefficient way. That's fine. Grab a brick of duralumin, go get steel. So, fortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to get much beyond lead acetate today. And tomorrow is probably going to be drow 4th. It looks like this is going to be a limiting factor coming up, but not heat pipe. 5, please. It just requires scale and or time. I'm not sure it's going to be the bottleneck. It has potential to be a bottleneck, though. How are we doing here? On high, residual, low, plenty of low. Oh, how low do we go? We go very low. Right there. Alright, so you got the heat you need. Oh, we don't have Nextlit in. Oh, crap. Luckily, it appears I left space. Alright, Dino. Bam. Got a job. Go get some food. And I want you to go to the Nextlit processing line right there. There. I guess I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come here. I want you to empty your cargo. This is a huge shot of Nextlit that we are now picking up, but necessary, I suppose. All right, so let's get this hooked up. Tin chromium, obviously, right here. Bam. 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 This is putting pressure on tin chromium, but I mean, it's for a good cause, so one should not shrink from that. If necessary, I will just do more, right? Pretty sure smelting capacity is the only thing that's a problem right there. All right, you need temperature to get going. Now you need the BTX in. I don't even know what BTX is. All right, you need steam. We're not even gonna Pretend like we're doing it fancy. Right there. Where's our steam line? I know we got one. Because we're venting everything right here. How can we not have a steam line? Right here. It's right here. Again, this right here is not entirely proper. It should be using a rail so I can possibly expand, but I'm not doing that. All right, so this is taken care of. You are not taken care of. Bam, bam, bam. Down, 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 down. Said down. Oh, oh, excuse me. Oh, oh, oh. And unfortunately, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to get to see this in use today, because it's going to take so long for the system to heat up. Where did Colosaur go? Why hasn't Colosaur returned? It had a much shorter trip. I'm worried about Colosaur. Do we not have enough coal? But he had a very, very, very simple set of instructions. There's no reason the Colosaur should have been unable to fulfill his duties. Let's go and see what happened. Here is raw coal. Now it's being filled, so it was probably here. I gotta go get more dinosaurs in general, so... Okay, I made it. Primary ash. This is secondary ash. What are you doing? Why are you trying to fill cargo from secondary ash? Oh, this is secondary ash out. No, this is overflow ash. Pardon me. Overflow ash, and he's taking it on a journey back to the ash processing station. All right. Good, good. Understood. Understood. I know how my own factory works. I do. I swear I do. So the Colosaur probably made his delivery. This is probably him right there. Yeah. I should have waited just a microsecond longer and he would have showed up. And I would not have wasted that time. But whatever. This is still going. Phanodon has gone, so we should be able to have lead acetate. If I just wire that up, which I will. Alright, so you are heating up these guys, so good. Now we have to hook up the rest. Just continue focusing on what's going on. You need heat, and so you make nitrobenzene. Nitrobenzene then comes out. Hard to believe. You make benzene, just benzene, that this is all in the service of rust. You would think there would be an easier way to do that. Alright, benzene gets in. Now I need, probably from this side, right? Ammonia. Here, let's do this. Like ammonia is right there. There's a line for it over here, so... And we join this line. Even though it looks a little silly, it's actually not a little silly. Bam. Now sulfuric is here. No, acid gas is here. Sulfuric is over there. Can we use this line? We can use this line. Do we have enough sulfuric? Oh yes. Oh yes we do. Oh, unfortunately this is going to get ugly, right? Yeah. Because we have to come in below, and now we're going to have to do something weird here if I ever have to keep pulling it down. But let's assume that's never going to happen, right? Not gonna happen. Oh, this is a potential issue, isn't it? It's a huge issue. It's a gigantic, screaming issue. That's why we left logistics space. So, there, right there. Don't pay any attention to this. It's just a line of hot, boiling sulfuric acid. There we go. You've got the sulfuric, you've got your ammonia. You are burning coal to ash in order to make heat. Don't have the temperature. This makes what? Output 10 megawatts, and I don't know what the neighbor bonus does. I've never been able to get the neighbor bonus working, so we'll just assume it doesn't exist. We're starting to take up this space. It's all in a good cause, kinda, but oh, you need this. Take that with you. Any of this need tension? Gotta get rid of that clip. All right. We know Vanabinosaur has picked up a load of Vanabins because we shook loose the rust. I kind of wanna. If we're producing rust right there, we kind of want to bring it over there. Instead of caravanning it around. But this primary production might exceed the requirements of it. Okay, let's think. We're going to have to think here. We may be caravan brained right now. So you, right here, you are producing 2 a second. So we are producing 2 a second. We're producing 10 a second. 10 iron oxide a second. That's a lot of rust. It comes up here. Here, get in my pockets. We're making decisions about you right now. This is consuming 3 a second. So we are vastly overproducing rust. So what we really should do we should do this. First off, this shouldn't exist. No, wait. Okay, hold on. This kind of should exist, just not right here. It should be right here. And we don't have nearly enough hands pointing out. Okay, all right, hold on. This area is suddenly in flux. Excuse me. Normal service will be resumed. Probably have to flip it around too. Alright, anyway, you gotta come this way. You're making a ton of rust. And now we are doing it for a purpose. So this goes right here. I want you to output priority to the right. Okay. And this will come up. And we will try to be decorative. Great. And we'll use the sulfuric line for economy's sake. This. And we will have no ability to do exactly what we need to do, so we're going to have to juke around a little bit, be embarrassed. That's okay, we've been embarrassed before. Then all this gets picked up. This caravan no longer exists. So we have this rust line right here, which will slowly kick in. And then We have primary production rust. And do I use this instead of my other area? I take this, or do I dump it down into the other area? I think I leave this as it is, and this is my primary rust production area for the moment. Yeah, and I revisit this later, probably. We're almost up to temperature. I have to come back to this before I end, and ending's very soon here. Almost done. Alright, so last thing I'm going to do is we're going to go start lead acetate, then we're going to go check on mushrooms, then we're going to come back and check on this, and after that, gonna wrap. And then next episode will be brow froth, followed by the beginnings of the moving the Timmy processing. All right here. He's waiting to drop off. All that's needed is one final connection. Right there. All right, turn on. No, you're not hooked up. So sad. All right, so you're making anthraquinone. You are making hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is here. Oh, I don't have lead in. Crap. I had all these thoughts involving lead, and then I did not actualize. Oh, and I didn't bring the actual iron ore over. Not iron ore, just real iron. So I'm not done yet. I am getting far ahead of myself. Which, to be fair, is kind of what I do all day long here. Okay. Bam. Bam. Then you need lead. Lead for lead acetate. Alright, we're making lead acetate. That is the headline victory for today. Lead acetate is very, very slow, it looks like. We're going to watch this and see if it just completely backs up. What backs up first? 1.275. We'll be back. But for right now, we're making this, and that's on the way to make antimony. Next level antimony, next level antimony is again all about making circuits properly. It is a waypoint. All right, so this we call it good. Good job. We did something great. Now we'll go check on mushrooms just to see how that's going. Probably gonna have to refill the fertilizer hopper a couple times. Not right now. Okay, we'll look at mushrooms and also meat processing, meat packing. So over here we're out of line. We're in the long line. Here we have mushroom land, where everything is happy and everything is working fine. Except right here where we don't get the mushrooms we want. We have done 92 cycles and no joy. Alright, it's fine. We just have to leave that gestate for a while. It's a couple episodes before I can turn it off. I don't think I could ever turn it off, really, because I need them for releases. That's a thought. We are still clogged the hell up. We are now clogged the hell up on bones. Did not see that coming, eh? My bone disposal is half a bone a second. So I could take this Carrageen and get rid of it, because I hate it. And then I can put a bone processor right up here somewhere. Bones. Bones. You can turn bones into lard and lard into oleochemicals. but it's a slow process. Bone meal, I'm having problems with that. Calcinates, we probably need to do this, don't we? And calcinate separation. That's what an utter trash chain. It's probably C-block related, right? Bones to make sugar, bones to make fertilizer. What a terrible recipe right here. Bones to make keratin, keratin to make shale oil to make lots of stuff. The evaporating cartridge mostly. And I can get out of depolymerized organics, get out of keratin, well, whatever. This needs to be addressed. We just have to double the throughput here. How am I going to do it? Don't know. Not going to do it now, though. That's the second thing I wanted to check on. Yes, I will look at the mushrooms again, because I'm an addict. Nope, nothing. 4 more cycles and nothing. Alright, we'll go gaze upon Vanabin and Rust. Oh, I have to actually finish Rust. Dang, I say. I must drag over the iron in order to turn it into Rust. So right here, this line needs to continue. Really, it continues all the way over to here. And this is the juncture I need anyway, so excuse me, sneezes. So we do this, and then we do this, and we go down. Hello, Dino. Good job. High five. Sorry, I forgot to high five you. That was unconscionably rude. Okay. Great. Great. Then we are here. We will 10 like we're preparing for the future. 10 like we are a competent builder. And then have we actually heated up? Should we have nitrobenzene all day? We do. Tons of nitrobenzene. Ton of BTX. We are just missing the final ingredient. Which again, my fault. My fault. Over here in Vanabin land, everything is okay. We've stopped up on rust again, right? So, in a second, sir, you shall have a solution, sir. Okay. On the way over. Are we here yet? Okay, we are. So this takes 1 iron plate and turns into 2 iron oxides, which is more efficient than the chlorine recipe. And we need the primary production. Guess we should have tried to absorb the secondary production as well. It's probably bad, right? No, probably need... This takes 5 seconds, right? So... No, we don't need any more. Alright, rust being made. Allow me to help you. So are we going to have to do a splitterooski right here? So, I do believe that is a requirement. And look how it is exactly half the hands on one side and half the hands on the other side. That is an indication of true skill. So it's not quite a full belt of rust being made. Is that because of venting problems? No. Well, a little bit, I guess. Maybe with faster hands it'll be better, but it's very close to a full belt of rust. Problem is we're eating a lot of 5 iron plates a second right there. While it is not a terrible, terrible burden, still not so great. So you're back for more Vanabins, and Vanabins ain't here. because I really thought the tailings were going to be the bottleneck. I should probably check in on that. Maybe that'll be the last thing I do. All right, you have a full belt of rust. And you can just start cranking along. All right, so we actually made good progress today. Clogged up on the meat line twice, so that's great. We doubled Nextlit production, which is required. Why isn't there Nextlit coming down here? Why do I see no Nextlit? Looks like we just got a delivery. I'm very happy to finally be needing to actually make Nextlit ore. I should definitely be working with the Digosauruses more. And if I want more ore, I just feed the workers better. And I'm in a much better position right now to... oh, you're producing rust. This is another rustosaur. It's producing it not at a good rate, but a steady rate, I suppose. How are we doing on tailings? Oh, we're full up. And we're overflowing in. I suppose I could have told that by looking at the rate that Nextlit was coming in. The fact any Nextlit was coming in at all meant that this was full. So this probably isn't going to be our bottleneck. Probably, maybe. Hard to say, but probably, maybe not. And here we have lead acetate. We are producing not a whole lot. I'm worried this is going to be a bottleneck coming up. And we are full up on hydrogen peroxide, and acetic acid is the bottleneck? No, we're full up on both. So, mixer? Put in one more, just see what happens, you know? Oh, this is going to take forever, especially since I'm out of pipes and small parts. Embarrassing, to say the least. Am I aligned correctly to be able to put in another one? Alright, well, I'll figure something out. I know I can get 4 in here if I squeeze, so... I will definitely do that. Then after this, I will be unable to resist going to look at the mushrooms one more time. Again, just like completely gamble-brained. Let's go get more pipes. Just pipes and small parts. We can make this go a little faster, and we're going to have to do this anyway, so go and do it. You know, it's just one more thing, one more thing, one more thing, one more thing, and after that, one more thing, one more thing. Just maybe if I just do one more thing, maybe? Yeah, that's a good game. And then go get some arms. Go get some of this. That's good. And by the time I get back, I'll have another mixer. And then we will increase lead acetate production by a little bit. Just a smidge. Next episode, Drowfoth. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to go immediately into next level antimony processing. And if I'm lucky, I'll be able to also do the next level mushroom farm. Oh, this is not correctly spaced. I don't care. We're doing a trash build. It's alright. I'm a pretty trash person. Sue. Oh, we can't do it like this, can we? Well, we can, but it's going to be very, very, very ugly. And I'm talking super jank. It's going to have to go like this. That to like that. And then we need some exposure for picking up lead. And that's going to be, well, right there and right there. We still, we'll make it work somehow, right? Make this work. Yeah, we got this. Power. And out. There we go. There, the world's a little better place. All right, let's go look at mushrooms. And then that'll be it. Next episode, brow froth and antimony. And after that, I'm actually not sure what happens. Definitely we're making new plantations for mushrooms and Rholesia and hooking them up appropriately. And then I guess it's time to start making silicon, right? I know that's just a whole bunch of sand processing, which again I'm doing already. It's copy paste of existing stuff, but it'll be right. All right, again, no joy. Sad, massive sad. All right, I'm done. Talk to you all later. Bye now. Bye bye. Bye bye now. Bye.